Well, specifically for tonight, it's a style of game issue. We didn't care for our defensive gap at all against Montreal, and similar in that there's a lot of quickness and speed up front here with Chicago. We're playing fast now, so a big difference from maybe when we saw them 3-4 months ago. And then overall, just that intensity level that we want to try to wind this thing up to get to that level that we're going to see in a week.
Would you agree when you look at it, though, you still control your own destiny despite the fact that you may have hit a little bump in the road at the end of last week?
Yeah, absolutely. Control our own destiny. I think maybe familiarity is working against us because I'm not sure that it matters. When you look at how close all these teams are, if you said pick a team that you wanted to play in the first round, there's not that, hey, we don't want that team. You know, that's not there for us. So we haven't talked about the standings a whole heck of a lot here. We've talked about wanting to get back to our game, and we liked it so much about a week ago. And then you have three that you don't like, and for different reasons. I understood the Dallas one. We felt we really let the Islander game slip away, and we played a team that I mean, it was a tight game, but they wanted it more than we did in that game. And when you're sitting in the 8th/9th hole, you can understand where they can get to that emotional wall a little better than we. So we got a challenge. These guys are. Everybody who's been in the game long enough has been in a Chicago situation where you need the win. It gets to be get to the point that it's a desperation game for them.
Does it need to become a mentality, Paul, like when it comes to flipping the switch, for lack of a better term, or getting to that level where you need to be at? Or
yeah, I would say be careful with that idea, Ken, because it almost at times can be disrespectful to the National Hockey League that if we flip that switch, we just win all games. That hasn't happened. Well, fairly close in Tampa, but it hasn't happened for the rest of us. So I don't feel that we're far off it in our block of games. I also think that there's clearly been something missing in our last three that we need to get back, and a little bit of that drive.